Hi, this is David Wood from GetPaidForWhoYouAre.com, giving you a sense of the scope of what I'm looking at with this major book launch. And my hope is that it'll help you as you plan a book launch to get a sense of everything that's involved. It's crazy. So let's see what we can see here. Here is my mind map showing book production and promotion and web production. So let's start with book production, which is major. Now this is given the book's already written. So I'm starting from the point when the book's done, it's done by an editor, and here's what's still to do on book production. There's the whole inside of the book with about the author page, the endorsements page. I've got to track down new endorsements. There's the publications page that goes at the beginning. Then there's the cover design. There's the interior layout of the book. There's copy editing of the book. And this is after I've spent $30,000 on writers to help me do the developmental editing and the ghostwriting and actually have the book pretty much done. Then there's researching and selecting printers, because I am self-publishing, and drop shippers. And ideally they'll be one and the same. Then there's the Amazon setup, setting it up on Amazon, getting the Kindle edition, getting the electronic PDF edition to sell it as an ebook. Then there's producing the audiobook, which is me in a studio reading this out. So that's what's going on the book production side. Whoops, there we go. Then on promotion, wow, that's a whole other full-time job. There's the joint venture partner management, and I am approaching a whole bunch of new joint venture partners to send a blast about the book, and I have to manage the current ones to create a video for them and set dates with them, lock it in, make sure I stay in touch, and arrange reciprocal promotions for them so that I'm sending to my list for them. Then there's also non-profits. I'm partnering with non-profits, or at least wanting to, and so I'm approaching a whole bunch of non-profits and including 300 associations to see if they'd like to partner with me in the book launch. I've got to create videos for that, and also there's some corporations I'm approaching to see if they might like to offer the book to their customers. Then there's public relations, and I've hired 2 publicists, so there's working with them and managing that whole process. Not to mention when I get to the stage of actually doing interviews, that's probably going to take up a lot of time, which I'm looking forward to. And there's video. I plan to spend at least 2 days just creating a whole bunch of videos that I can post all over YouTube and 70 other websites using Traffic Geyser. And we'll also create a very specific video called a book trailer, like a movie trailer. And I'm flying to Los Angeles on Monday to write the scripts for that and film it. So that's pretty huge. There's the blogging strategy, which will involve the blogging that I'm doing on my blog, the tweeting as well on Twitter and Facebook. There's also guest articles that I need to create for other people's e-zines and for other people's blogs. And the publicist will be helping with that. And then I'll be reaching out to my team and to my subscribers and inviting them to participate and help me with the blogging and the social media and the reaching out. So that's the evangelists, or I think I'm going to call them freedom fighters. There's also reaching out to banks, and I put that in brackets because I don't know if I'll have time, but Get Paid for Who You Are would be great for banks. And there's sending 500 advanced copies to centers of influence. So bloggers who might review it, people in the Transformational Leadership Council, conference managers, bookstore owners, agents, just people who I'd like to know about the book and have a copy. And then finally, there's web production. So I need to create all the back end for this, because a book isn't where the money is made. The book is in the back end. And I'm creating a support structure for people, which involves continuity or a membership program. And that's huge. So I've hired someone to do that. I've also hired someone to edit all the documents that will go into that. So that's a massive undertaking. Then there's the web template. We need a brand for this. So once the cover design is done, we'll have a web template so we can start creating the website. And then there's the squeeze page. So when we send the traffic, what will people see? And we want to take name and email address and then provide value. So we have, we're looking at myfreedomquiz.com or something like that. And the publicist involved with that, and so is the launch manager. So that is what's going on right now, and I haven't even talked about the launch. I haven't even talked about all the email copy and the sales copy and the videos and everything that will happen around the launch. I've got someone else managing that, and they'll tell me what to do and when to do it. So the main areas are book production, promotion, web production, and then launch and launch strategy. So I hope this is helpful as you consider writing a book or launch your own.